Babu sir for this seminar. Welcome sir. I would like to invite our senior faculty, Mr. Sanat Kumar sir and Mr. Ramesh sir for this beautiful event. I extend my hearty welcome to heads of the Women Empowerment Cell, Srimati Jyoti Prabha ma'am and Mr. Prashant Kumar sir. So, sir please. I would like to invite all my teachers and my dear students for this session. It gives me immense pleasure to invite today's speaker, Srimati Manju B, Assistant Professor of SPR MGC, completed MCOM, UGC NET, pursuing PhD, working in our institution for more than a decade, teach more than 34 commerce and management subjects, published more than a dozen of papers in national and international journals, attended 22 faculty development programs, a member of IQAC and coordinating the research wing. Madam always passionate towards girls' child, girls' education, always fight for women equality. So welcome you ma'am for this beautiful seminar. Now I request Manju ma'am to take over today's session.
A very good afternoon, students. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our beloved principal sir for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be as a resource person for today's session. And I extend my thanks to the department, Mr. Jyoti Prabha and Mr. Prashant Kumar. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. So before I could move on to this topic, I have two questions. So I want you to give me that answers, okay, by raising your hands. Yeah? And first listen to my question. Two questions I'll ask you. And if it is yes, you raise your hand. If it is no, just stay quiet. Okay? You know that today's topic is role of girl education for women empowerment. How many of you think that girl child education is important? This is my question number one. Just hold on. My next question is there. Okay. How many of you think it is a privilege, it is a right to get an education? Nan question artha aita? Yeshana bandu girls education bandu tumba important anta ankondiddira. Innondu girl education is a right. ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಅವ್ರ ರೈಟ್, ಅದು ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಹಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಂದು ಹೌದು ಅಂತೀರಾ? ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಗೆ Okay, so I think that you got confused. Okay, how many of you think that girls' education is important? Raise your hands. Okay, thank you. How many of you think that it is a right? It is a right. Okay, thank you, girls. One thing, there is both positive and negative I could see here. One positive, really hats off to you girls that you have raised by telling that it is really important, and it is a sad part that I couldn't find more than 10 members to raise the hands of boys. And ನಿಮಗೊಂದು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಬಹುಶಃ. ರೋಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಮಿನಾರ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾಕೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಕರೆಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಆಸ್ ಅ ಬಾಯ್, ಲೈಕ್ ವೈ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್? Do you think that it is necessary for you also, the seminar? Raise your hand or no? Okay, no. Okay, fine. This awareness only I just want to give among men also, and that is the reason why you people are also sitting here. Okay, so according to me, education is not important. It is a birthright. Okay, so adu namge freedom yaru koda avashyakate illa. So girls' education is a birthright. Education is common for both men and women, and it is a right for everybody to get. So let's move on to the topic now. So this is according to me, gender equality in education benefits every child. Okay, so equality should be there given among men and women. And why especially women is given much importance? Because there are various reasons. So that I'll be telling you, like why girls' education is very very important. And along with that, there should be lots of awareness and individual change in order to empower the women. Okay, this is the highlight of today's topic. So how girl education is going to empower each and individual women. So why it is very very important? This is all according to my own belief, I believe. Since because I am a woman, I came across all the hurdles, and I think that girl education is very very important for our financial independency. Okay, for financial dependent, and it is giving her a lot of confidence. Okay, so this is according to me assumption. Okay, my perception, because all the way of my journey taught me that. So by getting an education, a woman, a girl can be independent, and she can be financially independent, and she can be a motivator for the entire family. Okay, these are the other reasons why that education is very very important. If a girl is getting an education, it is going to develop a future generation, a better future generation. Next, we can reduce the infant mortality. Okay, the next, eradicate the child education. Okay, ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಎರಾಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಓವರ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, when a girl has been educated about, yes, the population of a country can be reduced. Not only that, when a girl has been educated, she can come into politics also. She can take participation in the constitution also, and not only that, we can abolish the harms whatever it has been against the girl. Especially, you know that there are lots of sexual harassment. Okay, most violence has been coming across the women, so that can be stopped. And not only that, we can go for socio-economic development. When you are financially independent, our standard of living is increased. Okay, so we are not developing ourselves, we are also trying to develop this nation too. Okay, though we know that I could see some boys are laughing, I know the level of awareness what you have, because the hands whatever you raised typically said about your personality and what importance do you give to the girls. It has been highlighted. So than giving much awareness, we need to give more awareness to the boys. So I want you to please sit and listen, and please don't disturb. Okay, now why female education is low? Yeah, we know that there are lots of I have highlighted so many things, right? So she is going to be financially independent, our economic is going to develop, we know everything. But still, why female education is very low? not only in India, across the globe. So there are various reasons, and before moving on to this, really for a 1 minute, like you need to thank your parents that they have given you a wonderful education and you are being seated here. And not only that, you need to thank the institution also who is providing you a better infrastructure. Yeah, and these are the other reasons why the education is very low in our country. Okay, than my words, the pictures speak a lot, I believe. So one thing is that hunger and poverty. This is one of the basic reasons why today present many of them are not receiving education. Okay, second one is that no proper infrastructure. Okay, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತುಂಬಾ ಪುಣ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅನ್ಕೊಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ರಿಯಲಿ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಸೆಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, like you agree or you do not agree, in many places students do not have proper drinking facility. Okay, ಇದು ಬಂದು ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಕುಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀರು ಸಹ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. So because of that, many students are not going to the schools and colleges. Okay, and no proper sanitary, okay, hygienic facilities schools ali illa. Okay, these are the reasons why the women education is low. And the very important is that though we are in the 21st century or 22nd century, still there is a caste system which is not allowing many communities to go for education, higher education. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಥೆಟಿಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, like always we tell no 5 minutes late, 6 minutes late for the assembly, whatever it is. We are having a good transportation facility, but still we are late to school and college. But here many of the areas, especially hill areas like Meghalaya, Assam and all, they don't have proper road facility to go to the school. Okay, this is a real exact picture what it shows. Like many students don't have proper road transportation facility to go for school, and that is another reason why they are dropping out. The next is they don't have proper schools at all. Okay, so many of the schools are being done in the open area, and very another pathetic is that they don't have proper washrooms. Okay, this is another reason why many of the female children who are not going for the higher education, especially they don't even go for primary schools at all. And the another major reason, because she is a girl. Okay, many of the culture, many of the families ban the girl child to go for a study. Okay, ಹೆಣ್ಣಾಗಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ತಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, ನಮ್ಮ ಹಕ್ಕನ್ನ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ, like again I could see few idiots are laughing still. ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇದೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಓದೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಆದ್ರೂನು ಓಕೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಓಕೆ ನಾವು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಇರೋ ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಏನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Thank you. Am I audible? Am I audible? Okay, and one of the very most important reason is that because I am a girl. Okay, this is a major reason why today many of the female girls are not going for the further studies. Okay. So idu ondu like rather telling that role for women education and empowerment, let us also take as an awareness program. Okay, so yakendre ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ and we think from our level, because I am going to school, it does not mean that the other girls are also going to school. This is the reality of our nation, the literacy rate. Okay, if you could see here, we had moved from 73% to 77.7%, hardly 4% in a year. Okay, nearly it had taken 10 years for us to move from to move towards 4 point. Okay, 4%. ನಾವು ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ 10 ವರ್ಷ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Next one is that rural area. When we speak about rural area, it is 73.5 and urban area is 87.7%. And If you could see the ratio here, the female literacy rate is only 70.3. What about remaining 29.7 percentage? Okay, what happened to them? There are various reasons, because there is no awareness, okay, and we are having such a cultural community where we are not allowed to go for higher education. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟೇ ಒಂದು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ನು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬಂದು ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೌದು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ನಾವು ಅಚೀವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅ ಸನ್, ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಮದರ್, ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಅ ವುಮೆನ್. You are a brother of a sister, she is a woman. In future you are going to get married, okay, she is also going to be a woman, your wife. Unless otherwise you do really support her, there is no going to be what? Women empowerment. Okay, so this is why we made you to sit here, okay, and take it as an awareness thing and serious. This is not a classroom problem, it is a social issue. ಓಕೆ, ಇವಾಗ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಬಂದು ಒಂದು ಹೆಣ್ಮಗು ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅದಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಬಂದು ಒಂದು ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ. ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್? Because an economic development of a country does not tell how good we are in the infrastructure. It tells about like how much we have been educated. Even that tells about the economic development. One country develop ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ಓಕೆ, ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ವೈಸ್ ಮನಿ ವೈಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, that is also very very important. Okay, it is a shocking survey what I am going to show you here. Yes, this is a survey which has been conducted now in the year 2021 and it is of Karnataka. Like nearly 1.59 lakh children, that is especially rural Karnataka, did not go to the school. Here I have not made any gender bifurcation, okay, a common gender. Children and the common I tagondidini. Nearly 1.59 lakh children bandu, they have been dropped out from their school, especially this is after pandemic, okay, because of serious financial crisis. Adu obbobru manenu agirutte anta ankonta idini. Yes or no? Loud. This pandemic created a biggest issue in your home. So that is why I said again, once again, heartfully thank your parents. You are sitting here because of them. Okay, this ratio is about the entire globe. Yeah, 260 million of these students getting dropped out every year. And next one is that 10,000 schools are being attacked in 34 countries. Next is 9 countries more than 500 attack. 30 countries schools are occupied for military purpose. Then 115 million children are child laborers. 73 million work in hazardous place. 25 million child marriage. In that 12 million comes under the age of 18. And 37 million students drop out of the school because of environmental threat, and 48.5 million students does not go for the schools because of war, and 100 million of students are disability. Okay, so I feel again, are you lucky? Are you lucky? Okay, do you want to tell thanks to your parents again? Can you tell it loud? Can you please thank them? Thank you on the hele. Really, this is what you can give to your parents after seeing the survey and numbers. Okay, because again and again I'm telling you are the luckiest people, especially in the women. Girls are very very lucky to have such a wonderful parents, and in spite of lot of financial crisis, okay, financial problem, you are sitting here and getting education. It's really great, and not to you, hats off to your parents. Convey my heartful thanks to your parents on behalf of me. Okay, and your girls come out of the school is more than 4 times than a man. Okay, child education is something related to the women empowerment. Okay, so women empowerment meaning ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, one simple question ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೋದು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಮನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮದರ್ ಬಂದು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಬಂದು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ lower your hand. Thank you. Why I ask this question in sense, women empowerment is that only, okay, where a woman has been respected, where a woman has been given responsibility, where a woman is given a power, that only is being called as what? Women empowerment. Okay, illi like we can see in the society that there is still a gender discrimination, okay, and many women are not being given her power, though she is learning. Okay guys, so now I just want to tell your contribution is more important for the women empowerment. Okay, I could see lots of the hands are not being raised. Okay, so literally you people have to change. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ಈ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಈ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಬಂದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಥಾಟ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. A change has to start taken place where? From home. Okay, when the gender discrimination has been eradicated in the home, automatically it is getting vanished in the society also. The world also can get developed. Okay, so now let me come to your point. How women education is going to empower? Do you think education is going to empower women? For the girls, question artha aita? ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಪವರ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಲೌಡ್. ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ? ನೋ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್. ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, one or the other way, girl education is going to lead for a women empowerment, but still in many countries and many home, women is not being given that much importance. Okay, this survey is proving that. Okay, so we tell that there is a developed country, developing countries, etc. We could see here the survey tells that, I don't know whether it is visible or not. Excuse me. I think so now it is visible. Okay, now recently there is a report tells that out of 22 countries, okay, in the 22 countries women occupies a good position. It is a very good news, but there is a sad news also. What is that? 119 countries have never had a women leader at all. Okay, so 119 countries does not have a women leader at all. It shows that what type of society we belong, okay, what type of mindset we are having. Okay, we think that women is incapable. Okay, it is not like that. But in such a case, we need to feel proud of our country. Yes or no? Yes? Okay, because the Indian government has taken lot of initiation work for upliftment of women. So these are some of these schemes which has been introduced by the government. That is Beti Bachao Beti Padhao Yojana. Okay, Mahila Hiyat, Mahila Shakti Kendra, Working Women Hostel, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. So are you aware of all those things? Yes? Please update girls. There are many schemes which has been provided by the government for upliftment of education as well as for women empowerment. Okay? And just read it and the answer will be the last. And who can give me the answer? She is a 64-year-old a woman who was born in Odisha. Okay? Living in one of the state most underdeveloped region, a family struggled with the poverty. Despite a family's difficult situation, she went to a graduate from Ramdevi Women College in Bhubaneswar. Notably, if she wins, she will become the first Odisha-born President of India. She is also the first woman and tribal leader from Odisha to be appointed as a governor of a state and complete a tenure. Can you tell me who it is? Sir?
Next president.
Yes, sir. A name. Draupadi.
Draupadi Murmu.
Okay, please give a big hand to our principal, sir, and ma'am. ಓಕೆ ಲಿಸನ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದೆ. ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಪವರ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ, ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಓದಿದ್ರೆ you can create your own recognition. That recognition is going to give you power. That recognition is going to give you what? Respect. Okay, she was born in a very very underdeveloped place in Odisha. Okay, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ her activities, social involvement, now she has been recognized as as a candidate for president. Okay, in such a case, like I think so, India is one of the most very good country that it is giving importance for women empowerment. Okay. Okay, her name is, as sir said, her name is what? Please. Murmu. Draupadi Murmu. Okay, so she has lot of struggle, okay, to come to this position. Okay, so in next coming future, can we see here the candidates of president should have willpower? Tell yes. Loud. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಇನ್ನೂ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ? ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ? ಟೆಲ್ ಎಸ್. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಸಿ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್? ಎಸ್. ಎಸ್. Okay, really so lucky to see this photo. She is standing along with loud. Who is he? The current president, and we can see the future president also on one stage. Okay, my final question is that can you name some successful women in India? Oh, very good, very beautiful. Next. Sudhamurthy. Okay, very good. Yes? Very calm. Okay, very good. Huh? Okay, Jogati. Okay, Jogati Manjama. Okay, but according to me, can you guess me the answer? According to me, every woman is a successful woman. I could see nobody has said your mother's name. Your mother is a successful woman. Your sister is a successful woman. Okay. Okay, thank you. And all you people are successful women only, because I know with what difficult shift you are sitting here, lots of struggle you are going for your education. Okay. Okay, the last question. Now tell me guys here, do you agree girl child education is must? At least now please raise your hands. I would like to see your hands raised. Boys, Indira? Okay, girls can give them a big hand. Hold on. I feel that I am speaking to good students. Okay, listen girls, maintain silence. I would like to give a self intro about myself. Okay, why? I'm very much enthusiastic towards the girl child education. Okay, my family belong like 3 sisters, born in a rural, remote area. Okay, like I was born in a very rural, remote area where there was no bus facility, transportation facility, no schools, no colleges. Our time, okay. I don't want to reveal the year because you come to know about my birth of date and my age. So I just don't want to tell you that year and all. Let me take like 20 years back. Okay. I was born in that type of period. Like my family was being dominated by the society by telling that my father had 3 daughters. And they were haunting him with the words telling that how are you going to get them educated, especially they didn't tell about education. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಗೆ ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರ 3 ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Okay, they were taunting every day. Okay, and today I would like to thank one of the wonderful human being, not my father, he is my godfather, my uncle. He took as a challenge, he brought all the 3 girls to the city and he given us education. Okay, so I am a graduate, my sister is a staff nurse. My younger sister has completed her MSW and I feel very proud to tell that in that entire village we were the 3 sisters to be graduated from that village. Okay, thank you for your clap. Okay, please. So, a success of a woman does not literally depend on her. Success literally depend along with the people who are with her also. Yes. So today I'm really honored enough to thank my uncle. Because of him, I am here. Okay. Because of him, I've got a recognition. He is not here now. He is alive only. He is not here along with me now. Okay. And I really pray for him for long life and I thank. So that is why every moment you thank your parents because they are giving you recognition to be seated here. And thank you for giving me a wonderful opportunity. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful words. As ma'am said, girl child education leads to women empowerment. It gives equal status, which creates a better environment for women. Secondly, it makes women financially independent, which is very important on this era. So be strong, we are a girl. In our day-to-day activities, definitely we are going to get so many hurdles. So don't worry about that. If they are talking behind you, just chill. They are going to lose their character in the process. You will be the queen always. So be the heroine of your life. Thank you so much, ma'am, for inspiring your words. I express heartfelt thanks to Manju ma'am for sharing valuable information with us. Now I request our principal VB sir to give small gift for Manju ma'am for today's speaker on behalf of SPR HGC. Thank you.